Wanna be Ryan the Great. I know I don't post videos normally on Fridays, but what the hell is going on? Kyrie Irving has requested a trade from the Brooklyn Nets per ESPN's Adrian Wojnarowski. This report came out at 1:59. Why can't I see these reports when they come out? It's annoying me that I have to see them when I'm out of school. It is what it is. But as we do know, Kyrie Irving accepted I think it was a $36.5 million opt-in to his contract with the Brooklyn Nets last season. His agent and him were looking to get a new contract extension for a 4-year max. The Brooklyn Nets, I guess, are not willing to do that. And apparently now, per Wojnarowski, that Kyrie Irving is either going to be traded by next Thursday or he will walk for nothing this summer. So we're going to be talking about that, where I think he could go, where this leaves the Brooklyn Nets. And we're just going to get right into it. But before we get right into it, guys, make sure you subscribe with your post notifications on. Go subscribe to my brother, Ryan the Great Vlogs. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitch, at Ryan the Great Podcast. Go subscribe to my second channel, at Ryan the Cod Great. Let's just get right into the video. Also, I'm coming in with this with no notes whatsoever, so we're just going to kind of hop right in. So, as we did know, Kyrie Irving, age 30, averaging 27.1 points per game, 5.3 assists, and 5.1 rebounds per game. Pretty solid season, I will say. He has played most of the Brooklyn Nets game this season, something that he has not done. He has only played in 2 seasons, played in the NBA. He's played in the NBA for, I think it's around 12 seasons. Or not 12 seasons, 10 seasons, somewhere around there. 8, I don't know. Let's see. I don't know why I'm looking this up. Yeah, it's been 12 seasons. 12 seasons played in the NBA. 2 of those he's only played more than 70 games. So not a great track record in that category, but still a dominating player and spectacular player when on the court. Problem is, he's never on the court. So, first we can talk about where this leaves the Brooklyn Nets. In the trash. Just with Durant there, they absolutely have no chance of winning the NBA Finals. And now this is probably going to be Durant's last year as a Brooklyn Net. And just to think a few years ago that the Brooklyn Nets were supposed to win the NBA Finals, whether it was last year, this year, or when they first got Irving and Durant, or when they got Harden, or it's just been a disaster, too much drama. I don't think they had the right coaching staff in the beginning with Steve Nash to, hold this team together, and now it's falling on the shambles, but this is not going to be good, here's what I'll say. People are treating this as that he's going to be traded in the next, few hours. We don't know if he's actually going to be traded at all, because they could just leave him on the team. Do I think that'll happen? Probably not. You don't want your superstar player there, knowing that he wants to be traded and wants to be out, and then you're leaving him there for the last 20, 30 games left of the season. It's just not a good look for your team, because I don't know, you might not, just like the Vince Carter thing, you might not be trying on defense, in transition, he's lazy, or he's just not scoring, not shooting enough, he's want to. I do think the Brooklyn Nets will trade him, but this is a very bad look for them as an organization. A team that was supposed to win the finals a few years ago, now all of a sudden is losing all their star players. And they were 4th in the East. They were 2nd in the East when before Durant got injured. And now all of a sudden Irving wants a trade. It's just a bad look for the Nets. And, where's Irving going to get traded to? So, as we do here, as we know, 1:59, 1:58, 2 o'clock, something like that, Irving requested a trade, right? So then at 3:13... it's shared that Kyrie Irving has not shared a list of destinations with the Brooklyn Nets, but has interest in joining the Los Angeles Lakers and reuniting with LeBron James, sources told Adrian Wojnarowski. Do I see the Lakers? Probably. I think he is going to the Lakers. I thought he was going to the Lakers last offseason. That did not happen. It was, the money thing. They could only pay him like $10 million per year, and I don't think he was willing to do that. What do the Lakers probably have to give up? Well, they're going to have to give their one first round in 2027 and maybe in 2029. I would assume Westbrook as well. Honestly, with Westbrook's big contract, I'm not sure how much they would have to pay. But, yeah, with Westbrook's big contract, they probably would have to give up 2 first-round picks. And then I don't know if they'd have to trade Hachimura. Maybe they trade Beverly. Maybe they trade somebody. THT. I think Corbin Tucker's still on the team. I don't know. But they'd have to give up some key pieces to get Irving. I'm not sure if they would move on from Hachimura this early. Probably not, but they definitely would have to move on from Westbrook and those 2 first-round picks. But yeah, I do think it'll be the Lakers. And the Lakers, they would probably be back into title. I don't want to say title contention. I say playoff contention, if we're being honest. Also, the money problem, there's a big money problem there. And then at 3:19 p.m., Brian Windhorst says that besides the Los Angeles Clippers, an option that for a team that might explore a trade for Kyrie Irving, the other teams are a very short list. Are the Dallas Mavericks and the Miami Heat. The Mavericks are a team that people in the league are keeping an eye on. I mean, I feel like the Mavericks, just because they have Luka and they're adding, looking to add another superstar with Luka, they're probably always a team that you're going to have your eye on for the NBA. They're really a team that's always in the conversation for a superstar, but they never end up getting that superstar, and they're never really looking to, get on the phone and try and trade for him because they don't want to give up the pieces that they have around Luka. But you got to give up, the you got to, in chess, sometimes you have to give up, it's the horse or whatever it is to get the queen or something. I don't know what it is, but you guys know what I mean. The Mavericks, I really don't think they're going to get him. The Heat, I feel like that could be definitely a possibility. The Heat, I think they're right around 500. 29 and 24. I'm not sure where they stand in the East right now. I definitely don't think they are anywhere near first. Actually, let's see. I think, are they in the play-in? They could be in the play-in, 7. They could be. The Heat are at 6 right now. They're 1 game behind the Knicks for 7th place, or 1 game ahead of the Knicks for 7th place. But the Heat, I definitely think would be a possibility. Getting rid of Kyle Lowry's contract, I think that could be a good option. They definitely have to trade some picks. Then maybe some others, like maybe Duncan Robinson. I'm sure the Nets would like to add another shooter to the team to help out Durant. But I don't know about that big contract. But yeah, there's pieces that I'm not sure that they would want to trade because they'd be a little reluctant just because, Irving, you don't play that much. So I think definitely these teams are going to be reluctant. The Clippers, once again, they're always an option, but they never end up getting anybody. I guess the Lakers and the Clippers, they are the top 2 teams right now, and it would be, I guess, nice for the Clippers to get them. I guess they would move on from John Wall, and then maybe the Nets could add another, point guard to their team. John Wall, maybe, I don't know, Norman Powell, something around there. Zubac. No, Zubac's had a really up year, but I don't know. I definitely think it's the Lakers. I think they'll give up Westbrook, maybe Reeves. They're definitely, I think they're going to give up Westbrook and 2 first-round picks that they do have for Kyrie Irving. Definitely another player as well, but yeah, here it is. And then at 3:39, the Dallas Mavericks are expected to explore the possibility of trading for Kyrie Irving. Maverick general manager and Jason Kidd have a long-standing relationship with Irving. Once again, Irving, was it Irving? I think the teams that he wanted to go to, last offseason, the Mavericks were in that list, but they didn't get him, and that was after they hired Jason Kidd. I don't think the Mavericks will get him. I'd say they're number 3 on my list right now. I'd say the Lakers, the Clippers, the Mavericks, and the Heat. I don't think that the Heat are going to trade for him. Mavericks could be a possibility, depending on how interested the Lakers and the Clippers are. The Clippers, it's either they're going to be really interested and try and get him, which I think he would probably be open to accepting that. If the Lakers are interested in him, then they're going to get him. If the Mavericks, if they're right in the middle, I don't think they'll get him. But you guys know what I mean. Lakers, Clippers, Mavericks, Heat. That's the order that I think it's going to be of the teams that are rumored to get him. But go to the West. Go to the West. Stay away from the Sixers, okay? Go to the West. Do what you want to do in the West. Go back with LeBron. I don't really care. Yeah, I don't want Irving. And Irving is that great. He's been playing this year. I don't want him. I know we've beaten the Nets twice this year, but that was with or without Irving or Durant. Just keep him away. All right, guys, that'll do it for this video. Make sure you subscribe with the post notifications on. Go subscribe to my brother Leading the Great Vlogs. Go subscribe to my second channel at Ryan the Cod Great. And make sure you follow me on Twitch at Ryan the Great Podcast. And as always, Ryan the Great out. Peace.